$87 billion price tag, which begs the question, is Iraq an $87 billion terrorist threat to the country I now live in? Is Iraq the cause of terrorism in my country? Was it Iraq who terrorized us on 9/11? Is it Iraq who terrorized us with a foreign policy that causes many of the people of the world to hate all Americans? Is it Iraq who terrorizes the whole world with the continued sale of missiles and arms to unstable foreign governments? Is it Iraq who terrorizes our livelihood, our jobs, our pensions, our economy by allowing multinational corporations to dictate our foreign and domestic policies? Is it Iraq who terrorizes our environment with the suspension of the Clean Air Act, the destruction of our wilderness, and a promotion of policies that will bring about global biocide? Is it Iraq who terrorizes our civil liberties with the Total Information Awareness Agency and the suspension of our Constitution? Is it Iraq who terrorizes our values and institutions of justice by using the... Oh, lost my place here. Is it Iraq who terrorizes our values and institutions of justice by using the creation of the Homeland Security Department to simply create billions of dollars of corporate pork, to destroy the Freedom of Information Act, and to forever take away a right to sue corporations who knowingly poison us? Is it Iraq who terrorizes our own government's financial stability and spending billions more on wars, while ending its only viable revenue by slashing taxes on the rich? Is it Iraq who terrorizes our communities with institutional poverty, which fosters sickness plagued by insurance industries and drug manufacturers who prevent any real positive change? And finally, is it Iraq who led us into a continuing war with continuing suffering and continuing death, a war whose monetary cost is now $87 billion? With all of the real terrorist threats upon our sovereignty, I can't afford much more of the terrorist branding of Iraq. Duel of time was taking place. Two of the world's most eminent warriors were battling. Conquests of surprise and fate, struggling sweat and blood, hours long and spilling. For what? My thoughts hollered, my heart raced, my eyes glued in a fever that the sweat pouring from my body suggested. All this wasted for the spectacle and nothing more, nothing lasting coming from the real strength that is bearing down on our senses. Then I was overcome with the strength of vision. I unsheathed my saber and beheaded the tyrant next to me. I pointed my bloody sword skyward and loudly proclaimed, "Stop! You must not kill each other. You must unite. You are both summoned to become Earth's great warriors, liberated from the slave of our own spectacle. You are chosen to liberate the slaves from the bloodthirsting spectacle all around us. Now, stand next to me if you accept this offer." Without hesitation, the two great warriors knelt and bowed before me from the center of the stadium. Then they marched across the field and up into the imperial box where I stood. That moment, there was something truly magical known in the shadows of truth all about us. For in the minds of the senators surrounding me, the Emperor's guard should have long since slain me. I should be dead. But it was they, the guards and soldiers, who'd first recognized the warriors for who and what they were. The Emperor's guards had all, many times before, lay arms against others in battlefield's bounty, but none